So we're joined by Lynn Rogers and her team here. Lynn, first of all, explain what your role is and also introduce us to your team as well.
Lynn Rogers, Supporter Stewardship Manager. These are my Supporter Stewardship officers. We have Laura and we have Cheryl. Part of our role is mainly to try and bring people on board with the charity and take them through the supporter journey and hopefully go from maybe participating in an event to regular giving with us for a number of years to come.
So Laura, talk to us about some of the events you've done in the past.
We used to do a lot of smaller events like abseils and things like that, but they weren't really cost effective and they were, we were putting in a lot of our time. So now we stick to more major events. We do things like the Great North Run, London Marathon, our own event, which is London Bridges Walk, you can see here behind us, as well as overseas events which Cheryl manages, things like China Trek, more sort of mainstream things that you would have heard of now. We try and stick to those.
So Cheryl, what have you got coming up?
We've got loads of events coming up starting from March next year. We've got Reading Marathon, Silverstone Marathon, Brighton Marathon, London Marathon. We then go through to our London to Paris season. We've got Geneva to Venice coming up next year, which is a bespoke trip to us. We then go on to the overseas. We've got China, we've got Peru, we've got Vietnam Cycle Ride. We've got loads of events, we've got something for everyone.
Lynn, tell us about your flagship event.
Well, we've got London Bridges Walk, which is a nice little walk across the London Bridges. It's about 7 miles long. This picture behind us is actually from that event. It started probably 8 years ago when we had about 250 participants, and we're now, well, the most we've ever had is 1,200. So it's one of those things we're trying to really build up. And we like to call it a Sea of Purple, but it's a great event because it's family, friends, patients. People on dialysis can do it. We've had people who are dialysed in the car park before doing the event, or they've done it after the event, and I think it makes everybody come together. It's a really, really lovely event. It happens in July the 14th next year, 2013, down at Potter's Fields in London.
And am I right in thinking that you guys take part in some of the fundraising events as well?
Yep, one of the things, it sort of happened naturally really, but we're all quite that sort of person where we like to sort of get involved and have a go at the events as well, because I think we like to actually really understand what the participants are going through as well. Like Cheryl was just explaining about the China Trek, and she did all the training that was involved with that. Laura's done Silverstone, she's done Ben Nevis, though she didn't do much training for that. I did the 3 City Cycle Ride, which is a cycle from London to Brussels via Amsterdam. And again, we've had to take part in all the training, we've had to buy all the kit, we've had to have all the expense and everything. So we really understand it from a participant's point of view, and I think people appreciate it, especially when you're on the trip with them as well. So it's one thing we like to do.